This is Morris Park.
Welcome back to another video in my least used station series. For the fifth video, we will be taking a look at Morris Park, which according to the MTA's 2019 ridership numbers is the least used station on the 5 line at 711,229. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you haven't already. Let's get started. Morris Park is a partially elevated and underground local station on the IRT Dyer Avenue line. Its entrance is located at the intersection of Paulding Avenue and Esplanade Avenue in the Morris Park neighborhood of the Bronx. The station is served by 5 trains at all times, even late nights when the 5 train acts as a shuttle between East 180th Street and Dyer Avenue. The station can be reached by taking the number 5 train. There isn't really any bus service around this station. The nearest bus lines are the BX12 a couple blocks away on Pelham Parkway and the BX8 bus on Williamsbridge Road. That might honestly be one of the reasons the station is underused. The station isn't really near anything major, with there being barely any commercial stores in sight, so I wouldn't have expected it to get much service. Now you may remember me mentioning that this station is both partially elevated and underground, and I say that because the southern part of the station is on an elevated embankment over Bogart and Colden Avenues. The northern part of the station is underground, as it runs under Esplanade Avenue and it stays underground until the next station, which is Pelham Parkway. The station was first opened on May 29, 1912, as a part of the New York, Westchester, and Boston Railroad. The line was built with 4 tracks, and here you can see that. The 2 outer tracks are currently used in revenue service for all 5 trains, and one of the center tracks is used as a test track for IRT subway cars. Originally, the railroad used the outer 2 tracks for trains that went local and terminated at Port Chester, and the inner 2 tracks for express trains that went to White Plains. The line was intended to run heavy steam trains, and it did until its financer, the New York, New Haven, and Hartford Railway, went bankrupt in late 1937. On May 15, 1941, the station and the whole of the line up to Dyer Avenue became a part of the New York City transit system. The line was run by shuttle trains between Dyer Avenue and the old NYW&B platforms at East 180th Street. The shuttle was nicknamed the Dinky. In the late 1950s, a flying junction connecting the Dyer Avenue line and White Plains Road lines was constructed, allowing Dyer Avenue line trains to enter the NYC subway platforms at East 180th Street and continue down the White Plains Road line, also now known as the 2 line, to Manhattan. During this time, the stations along the Dyer Avenue line were extended to fit full 10-car subway trains. Throughout the 1990s, the station underwent renovations. This included improvements to the electrical system, new benches, and fluorescent lighting. The station also received a change to the design of the walls of the platforms by getting rid of the original red and blue skyline design and being painted beige. The station was added to the National Register of Historic Places on July 6, 2005. I hope you enjoyed the 5th video in my least used station series. If you did, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Peace.
This is a Manhattan-bound 6 local train. The next stop is East 143rd Street, St. Mary's Street.